This is what is called free work. Now, Quincy is quite interested in this because there's food scattered throughout this stuff. You use this to help teach a dog self-control, to calm, and to get experience about different things so that they feel more confident, about it. So you can use anything in free work. Things to step on, you could use a mat, different size boxes, different containers. Quincy's getting really anxious to start, doing this stuff. But this helps a dog. You can feed their breakfast like that, add extra treats like this, change it up, add more stuff to it as the dog gets more confident, and just come up with different ideas of what they can stick their heads into. So you want to build up the dog so that when he sees the real world out there, it's not a big deal, because I've seen all sorts of weirdo stuff in here. Sit. So set this up first, then bring your dog in to have his breakfast or his lunch or his dinner, whichever you're feeding him in this version. Okay, go. So the dog's just going to go around finding food, and they just take their time. However long it takes, that's how long it takes. Whatever the dog wants to go for or find or do, they do. Just of their own accord. They just putter around here, sticking the nose in places, moving things out of the way to get what's there. Some of the food is more exposed than others. Because he's using his nose, and he has to figure out how to get at some of these, pieces of food, he's going to tire out. So he could spend a half an hour, looking for all the different pieces here and checking everything out. Then he's got a full tummy, and good chance that he'll want to have a nice nap thereafter. This is a good thing for puppies, to expose them to different surfaces. You can have different mats here. You can put, this type of stuff down. The hula hoop is just a funny little, thing that might be in the dog's way. The oven mitts, muffin tin, just about anything that you have kicking around. Toys. You can put some kibble and crumpled up paper and some light toys inside that big box. There's food in that box too. This one's harder to open because it's a shoe box. If you put your foot on top of it, you're going to close it completely. So, the dog may decide the quickest way in, and there he goes. And Quincy is the first dog to have ever been able to actually open it. But he's a bolder dog than some of the other dogs that have been exposed to this. So he still hasn't discovered the other treasures. He's still checking out, make sure he hasn't missed a single crumb, where he's found it. As much as possible, you're just going to let him go. Observe, see what the dog is doing. You may have to encourage him if he thinks everything's gone by using a find it word. Find it. Find it. So Quincy still hasn't figured out about the cardboard. Well, there we go. Now he knows there's stuff in there. He's got to get the stupid pie out of the way, crawl into the box. Now he still has his harness on, so you may want to make sure the dog doesn't have that sort of stuff on, because it's getting hung up a bit, on the box. A lot of dogs won't have this kind of courage yet. So for this box, if that worries them, set it up like this so that the lid won't come down quite as easily. So there's still a few pieces he hasn't found. Quincy, found it. Oh, he's got all that. He doesn't know where the rest is. Find it. Find it. Quince, find it. Yay, there he is. So you can use bigger boxes, smaller boxes, depends on the size of your dog. And it's something for them to explore, to play with, and to increase their self-confidence, and just to learn to just try different things.